You are a girl. You should not do anything of finance. Better than that, do go and do home science.
We are still in country where, unfortunately, for financially, we are dependent on our partners.
I was always a very hard worker. We both left our jobs, so the entire amount which we were earning, like no one was earning. We started from zero, from X amount. So that was a very huge step. We were going back and forth कि अपने को जॉब छोड़ना चाहिए कि नहीं, what should we do. We took other opinions. Everyone said नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, but then we thought कि नहीं. We saw failures also. So we did start with a page, but it didn't go that well because we were not aware of how the algorithm works. 2023 we started a new page, and that page, like within 3 months, we crossed 50k followers.
So, irrespective you're a CA or not CA or a professional finance advisor, whatever you put out with a responsibility. My guest for today's Catch-Up Talks is building a finance literate community one post at a time. This is Mrinal Mathur Rajwani, and join me as I catch up with CA Isha Jaiswal. Hi Isha, welcome to Social Catch-Up.
Thank you so much for welcoming me. I think we already had a long chat before we had our officially the talk ready. So it was great talking and listening to so many stories.
Thank you. I think that's what I keep doing with my chat, that I talk to the guest in all kind of conversations I do way before rolling. So I think that's what.
And I think thanks for such a comfortable position. Like we are sitting right now, we are just like home. We are just candidly talking to ourselves, and I think that's the best thing of coming here. It's social catch up.
Thank you so much. Since we're also talking about our comfort begins at home. Our comfort begins at who we are as a childhood. So before you became the CA Isha Jaiswal, the content creator that we see online, I want to understand, who were you as a kid? Who were you as a student? Were you always a good maths professional as a math student? Or, why I'm saying maths, or a studious one in general while growing up? Or all this happened as a phase when you grew up, you realized that, okay, this CA is something what you want to pursue?
So there's a long story, but if I say something in short, I was always a good girl.
Good girl.
So I've always been a good girl since I think the time I've been born. I've been listening to that, and that's why I think I'm always I have 2 more siblings, but still I am my parents' favorite, most probably because I was a good girl, and I feel proud of it. But if you say about how I was during my study time at school, I was always a very hard worker, not very a very quirky, smart study student, but I was very hard worker who used to push myself. If there's 4 chapters which needs to be examined next day, I was a person who will go through all the 4 chapters. Normally, if someone would have been a smart student, that person would have just sorted out कि ये सारी चीज़ को go through करना है. But I was like, सारी चीज़ को go through करना है, कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना है. And in that case, I think I had to, my late nights were longer. I had to wake up early in the mornings for my study. Yeah, but then the idea which you said, ki how did the idea of becoming a CA came to my mind? So it has actually 2 stories into it. It's a long story. You might be feeling silly ki how can she say such a story? But there are 2 stories. So the story is ki I always wanted to be a doctor. Like there was no idea ki meko CA बनना है or something into finance में meko जाना है. But the idea was कि doctor बनना है हमेशा. Like if someone, my grandparents or my papa used to ask me, I said doctor ही बनना है, because that was a very noble profession and मेरे को थोड़ा हमेशा वैसा करना था. But the thing changed, or the idea changed when I was in class 8 and I got chickenpox. And then when chickenpox happens and all those things happens, so your hormones get changed. So मेरे को जब class में teacher used to teach about the anatomy or in the how to dissect some insect or some reptile or something, I used to feel very something like goosebumps used to come up. So I then thought कि नहीं बाबा नहीं. I had that option in class 9 to switch between science, commerce, arts. So although I got science, I got good marks. As I was a good girl, I got good marks. I went away with my science books thinking कि 9, 10, 11, 12 I'll study science only. But then something sparkled कि नहीं, मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा. I'm not able to whenever the teacher says, I'm not able to control whatever she's saying. So then I said, वापस जाते हैं school. I returned all my science books. I switched to commerce. I wrote a letter to my vice principal saying that no, I wouldn't be able to proceed with science. She said that there are so many people who wanted science. We are not giving them. We are giving you because you have got good marks, but still you're rejecting. They persuaded me a lot, but then I said, नहीं, commerce ही लेना है. And at that point of time itself, I thought कि if I'm taking commerce, since I'm not being a doctor, I will do the best profession which can any commerce guy can do, which is CA. And since then I always had in my mind कि CA बनना है. तो उधर से मेरे mind में आ गया कि CA बनना है. Second story, that zeal ki I have to become a CA, because CA is something which requires a lot of endurance. It challenges you. It totally breaks you down, because it's one of the toughest courses in India. It's same as UPSC. So that zeal ki I need to become comes because one of my relative, he had become a CA. He became CA at the age of 24. And the way the reputation of him changed in my home, like although he's small, but people used to like give him salutation by aap rather than tum. Then I said, भाई मेरे मम्मी पापा मेरे से ज़्यादा वो भैया को प्यार करे, कैसे हो सकता है? So I was very possessive with my parents. So I thought, नहीं, अब I have to become a CA, but before him. So he became CA at 24, and then I thought कि before him बनना है, so that's how I became CA at 22. So that's my entire journey of becoming a CA. Obviously, and the third thing was कि I wanted to make my parents proud. I was always a good girl. I was always a kid जिसको अपने parents को award ceremonies, report cards में Isha is very good, Isha is very attentive, Isha has got 100% attendance. I was like that type of girl who always wanted to bring laurels to. I think that's the best gift which you can give, because they've done a lot of sacrifice for me and my brother and sisters. So that is why I thought ki let's make our parents proud and let's do one of the most prestigious courses in India. So that's how right now, from a very childish Isha became CA Isha Jaiswal right now.
And tell me, what math justified that, okay, I can not pursue CA as a traditional CA profession and choose content creation? And I also know that you have a education wing also. But what made you think that, okay, it's okay to not pursue it? I've given a lot of I've done a lot of sacrifices for this. I've given a lot of nights and days to it. I mean, I know I have seen CAs in my family, and I know how much they have to study and how the life they have to go through. So what made you decide, okay, ये justifier है, ये A equals to B वाला equation सही पे बैठ रहा है?
See, after I became, like today, it marks 7 years of me being a CA. So exactly 7 years back, 2019, 23rd January, I became a CA. I got my results out.
Nice.
So that time, the Isha who was of 2019 Isha, she didn't have any idea ki she has to do content creation. Even that time, content creation was not booming. And we CAs were not into. I didn't have any social media account until. I didn't have any social media account because my father had said ki social media, if you go, you will be very distracted and all those things. So I didn't have a mobile phone. I didn't have a social media account, Instagram, WhatsApp, kuch bhi nahi tha. He said, after you become a CA, I will hire an agency who will create an account for. ऐसा तो कुछ तो हुआ नहीं, वो किए नहीं. I only had to create my account.
They were just fooling you. It's parents. बच्चे marks लाओ, cycle मिलेगी.
But still, I think maybe I would have got distracted. So I was not a person who was morely into social media. I didn't know कि trend क्या है, content creator क्या होते हैं. So back 2019 वाली जो ईशा थी, she was always like कि job करना है. She has to earn well. Okay, so when I gave my, had my placements. I worked for like 5.5, 6 years as a corporate employee. I've worked with different companies over the journey. I worked with Big Fours. I've worked with Mahindra, and last company was Tata. So I worked with them. But this switch happened due to many reasons. So I always had in my mind कि मेरे को, in your job, you're able to influence maximum your juniors if they are obedient, and your boss if they are willing to listen to you. But when you're into this particular profession in content creation, you are creating a content which will educate millions of people over the years. So we are creating a change over the years, and we did influence many people. And अगर किसी को फ्री में एडवाइस चाहिए तो वो सीए के पास तो कभी नहीं जाएगा. Obviously, CAs who are in practice, they charge a hefty amount. In case if someone wants to understand कि I have suppose a 1 crore as my corpus, where should I do my portfolio management? Obviously, if any practicing CA or any consulting CA is there, he or she will charge a hefty amount, maybe on how much you earn, what's the success rate, and all those things. But I, as a content creator, give free ka idea to everyone. Obviously, they will do their own research and things. And one more idea, why I went into content creation was predominantly my husband. So I always had that thing in my mind ki we had to create an awareness, create a different name, create an awareness. So back in 2017, Rajat started with content creation. But since he was also into a job, and there are different code of conduct when you're doing a job, that you can't do anything except your job, like you're prohibited from doing anything, and even people get busy with their jobs and all those things. So probably he didn't move ahead a lot with content creation. But then back in 2020, when we met, then we thought कि cumulative ही idea करते हैं, because he has some idea, he's the like a brain and the spinal cord behind the entire thing, and I give my own power ideas, and when we both come together, then we started content creation in 2021. Obviously, he does special appearances, but then so that's how the CA Isha, who was just doing a job, and there were opportunities ki after I left my job, there were many people who said ki practice kar lo and all those things. But then I said ki nahi. Practice is something which people have been doing from ages. Let's create something unconventional. Let's create a mark that what CA, people think CAs are very not that communication friendly. They are ki, they are chup chap. But MBAs are like what the back office CAs do. They present very like, oh my god, I've done this work, you know, these numbers have come through this calculation. कुछ करते तो वो लोग है नहीं, back office में CAs करते हैं. So to break the idea कि CAs are very boring, they can't talk, this has also created a big shift in the minds of different people who watch CAs creating content on different social media platforms.
Okay, but the reason I also asked is because, like you mentioned, people charge a hefty amount of it. Why so was starting content creation, which is a risk averse kind of a thing. You really don't know if it's going to click and it's going to boom for you or not. It was a risk that you took. So financially, did it make sense for you?
You see, if you say the risk, my parents said that you have worked so hard to become, like 4.5 years I gave my entire life only to become a CA. They said ki you have such a good amount which you're receiving from Tatas. You have become a CA after so much effort, and now you're leaving entire thing just to do this content creation. So when I started content creation in 2021, then I had my job, but still I was managing, I was doing something. We saw failures also. So we did start with a page, but it didn't go that well because we were not aware of how the algorithm works. We were not that aware ki how consistently, how we need to engage with the people, what's engagement call, what content, what's content, what is hook, how should we edit, all those things we were not aware because we were doing a job and side mein we were also making content. But we failed also. We had ki content creation will such mein it will reap the good benefits or not. But then dheere, I think what we have learned during our CA, endurance, patience, we started working, we creating content, and then 2023 we started a new page. We scrapped the old page which we started in 2021. 2023 we started a new page, and that page, like within 3 months we crossed 50K followers. And we recently started some months back with a page. Even that page, within one or 2 months, it crossed 50K followers. So now, being into this game, we know how consistency works, how hook works, how engagement works. So obviously, we left a very big amount. We both left our jobs. So the entire amount which we were earning, like no one was earning. We started from zero, from X amount. So that was a very huge step. We were going back and forth कि अपने को job छोड़ना चाहिए कि नहीं, what should we do? We took other opinions. Everyone said नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए. But then we thought कि नहीं, opportunity cost is something, if we think right now, when we left our job in 2023, we all thought ki this amount we are leaving, this amount was our opportunity cost. I think right now, had we left our job or had we started creating content when we were CA, when we were earning just 50,000 a month, that opportunity cost would be lesser. So what I think that there are risks, there are failures, there are ups and downs, but if you're motivated कि ये करना है and ये by hook and crook, by you put day and night effort, I think things will move. I think God has his or her plan and it will move in its own devised way.
Okay, and we spoke about your parents reacting, but I also want to take this moment and congratulate you for you to become a parent. And I mean, do you want to talk about how your life is after this, how things have changed for both of you? Because since both of you are involved in content creation, this is something that another shared responsibility that you have. How are you managing?
So I was just speaking to you ki obviously when we were just married or when we didn't have a baby at our home, whenever we मन किया कि आज गोवा चलते हैं, 2 घंटा बाद फ्लाइट बुक करो, गोवा के लिए निकल जाओ. But right now, when things have changed, we do have a responsibility at home. Things have changed. We have to take very calculated risk, both in terms of our financial plans and our personal plans. I feel a bit of mom guilt comes if I leave her for a long time. But obviously, if you say a very drastic change, that I think ki there should be a particular boundary. As a mother, you have a boundary, and as a woman who's doing a business, who is engaging into business activities, who is a content creator, there should be a different role. So I think mixing both the roles and sacrificing one of them isn't the correct way. So what we did from day one, I never knew ki I have just conceived. I gave TED talks. I attended, I think, the most number of conferences with the baby in my womb. The baby was also very supportive. I never got that vomiting, that nausea thing. We traveled for 15 days to Europe. We created content over there. I think the baby was also supportive. She gave ki ab meri mummy hai, she is creating content, let her enjoy her space. And when she requires her time, I'm there to give her. So I balance both of them. Right now, there are some conferences during which I have to leave her because I can't carry, because there will be a lot of responsibility, kisko feed karna and all those things. So I leave her during the entire day. I travel early in the morning and I come back. So there, my husband is there, my in-laws, my parents are there who take care. I think both things. I think she is also very supportive, and then the family is very supportive, who just manages my entire schedule. Because when we shoot, sometimes my baby wants to come to the shoot because she likes all these lights and she's like very camera friendly. So she's like little bit, she sees and observes what her mother speaks and all those things. So I think both ways, I think we are just moving and we are just managing and balancing things. Things have changed, but we are thinking ki let's not impact in our day-to-day lives. Obviously, the responsibility, a little bit guilt comes in if I'm not able to give her appropriate time. But yeah, then but we have to manage both things. Yeah.
And has becoming a mother changed you as a professional in some capacity? Because I've seen in my close quarters, my sister became a mother last year, and ever since then, she has started being very particular about things she will put online, the things she'll do, so that she is raising a kid in a sense that kid is also responsible. She, in some sense, she'll do things that makes, in general, in some capacity, will resonate with the kid.
See, I right now think when the kid was not there, I used to put content like normally. Like right now, I used to put content. But right now I think ki in case when she grows and she might judge, okay, my mom is acting. Oh, I can do a better acting. I can speak better. So yeah, I am little bit subjective or judgmental ki how she'll think. But obviously, she is not part of the content much. She is also very
No,
like,
you don't have to get a kid into the content so early. I
yeah,
don't think
until she approves or she actually wants to come in, I will not put any pressure.
Yes.
But things have been the same thing only. but I'm little bit judgmental ki she might not judge, so I try to speak well, and so that she thinks ki my mom is a person whom I can learn something from. So
Coming to the finance industry, we have today, we've seen like we see a lot of finance content creator per se, and many people who are commenting on things are not professional CAs or professional finance advisors also. How do you think that how much of an importance it is that you come from a background that can provide finance information? Because I feel there is a lot of risk of person following you is also involved in it. You have a responsibility on your shoulder that the information, even forget about the credibility bit, but the piece, even if you come with a responsibility that people are going to take that step.
follow that, yeah.
Yeah, because you said something. So how much of responsibility you feel?
See, I'm not the correct person to like comment on anything because there are many finance creators who are engineers who don't have any financial they don't have financial knowledge. Maybe not, they might have basic knowledge, but like basic degree they don't have to speak on finance, but yet they do speak. They do have millions and millions of followers. I wouldn't be the correct person to judge them. What I can say that for my content, I can credibly say that if I am speaking something, there's proper research things back behind that. Because as a CA, it is a very big moral responsibility. I think we take a oath ki whatever we are preaching and all those things we are doing, that should be correct, because otherwise we are morally and legally responsible to the institute from where we come from, the chartered accountants, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So morally we are very 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 legally obliged, and we should be very proper with our research. But for others, people, yeah, from different backgrounds, people are becoming creators and people are following them and people are falling prey to them. There had been and many news recently that people have been coming on YouTube, on Instagram, and giving trading tips, stock market tips, and then they have been
They have to
fooling
banned
people.
also.
They have been banned. Then crores of fines have been charged on them, and so it does. People themselves need to understand that you should follow the correct person. Acha chalo, you're not following the correct person, and that person is giving some views also. Go and do your own research rather than blindly following and just doing what that person is saying. So that would be my idea. Go follow, if you like their content, go follow, but do your own research. Maybe for if you're following my content also, and even if I'm CA, do your own research before taking any step. So that would be my only disclaimer or anything which I can give.
So, irrespective you're a CA or not CA or a professional finance advisor, whatever you put out with a responsibility, and it's a responsibility of the audience also to do their bit of research.
Because otherwise, I can see ki if some finance creator has given some gyan, some reel, he or she gets trolled. And what happens that people lose the faith on that person. So obviously the brand value, the loss of faith, and all those things get followed up. So the next reel if that person will put, people wouldn't, अरे ये तो क्या ही बोल रहा है, हटाओ इसका reel, unfollow कर दो. So rather than having that face value loss, I think you should do a proper research and then put out the content.
Okay. And we all know that we are a country where unfortunately the financial literacy is very low. And even in if the financial literacy is very low, the women finance literacy is even lower than what we have for men. Do you think that gap is reducing? Do you think it's changing? The number is changing? Do you think in 2026, because we're seeing many women finance content creators also coming up, we have so many that I also follow and I take advice from. But do you think that gap is reducing, or it's a long way to go?
See, I think the gap is only created due to the mindset. I think still they are very traditional people. I think 90% Indians are a little bit of a traditional mindset कि women are not meant for finance. There's a very very personal story about me. So it's related with me only. So when I was in class 11, I was so excited ki I'm doing CA. When I was like so obsessed ki I'm doing CA, I'll do it. So I was in my economics class, tuition class, and I told my tutor ki he was asking random, there was a mix of boys and girls in his tuition class. I said ki I'll be doing CA. So he said ki you are a girl, you should not do anything of finance. Better than that, do go and do home science. So I think the problem and the gap can only be fulfilled by the mindset. Many people think कि अरे women are not capable. Although they are capable, they are trying to make themselves capable. Even there are creators, there are female creators who are trying to preach and all those things. Male creators also coming and preach. But the thing is कि until and unless the society gives that confidence, I wouldn't have become a C. I wouldn't have become a good person until and unless if I go and tell you, oh, you are so bad, you are so bad, you can't do this, you can't do this. Every day, if I go and tell you this, if that thing would get instilled in your mind, कि no, अरे मेरे से फाइनेंस नहीं होगा. अच्छा राहुल तुम आके ये फाइनेंस कर दो. जब मेरे हस्बैंड जब आएंगे तो वो ये कैलकुलेशन कर देंगे एंड देन आई विल गिव यू दैट.
But we are still in country where for financially, unfortunately for financially, we are dependent on our partners. Women
Yeah.
are dependent. Uh, in tier 1, tier 2 cities, we still have women who are going out and earning their money. And but in tier 2, tier 3 cities, we know that most of them are
Homemakers.
homemakers, and they for finances, even the monthly budget of their house, they are dependent on their partners, and even that is actually shaping how our society is. I think that aspect is not going away, like very
See,
soon at least.
obviously, there are homemakers who don't earn, they don't do any part time work also, and they're dependent on their partners. I don't think that is anyway wrong. But their partners or their family members don't know ki suppose they're giving 10,000 or 20,000 a month, but still that woman is able to manage all the expenses. So she knows forecasting, she knows budgeting, and from that also she's saving.
And still, when there is a time of finance decisions for the family, there has to be the husband's stamp of approval.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
I think that's all because of the mindset. I think it will take a lot of time to wash that away. It is going away with people, with women growing more in power in families. I think what I saw since childhood, we have a family of 5. We have a nuclear family, but still since childhood, I was given the entire. Even if so, very recent 4-5 years back story. My father wanted to buy a flat, so he had 2 options. He took me and my mother and he said कि कौन सा better है, this is the amount, this is the amount of the second flat. So for me, I think the change only happens from the family, from the upbringing mindset of the people who are upbringing, whom you're living with. So I think the change can only start from the grassroots or from the home. You maybe outside, maybe if I go in my office or maybe somewhere, people might say कि नहीं, you won't take some male person will take the decision. But I am confident, हाँ, कि I know. अब जिसको लेना है decision लो. But many people make the counterpart woman very underconfident, because if at all places, as I said कि no, you can't take, तो वो अंदर से confidence ही lose हो जाता है. So I think it all comes from the mindset, from the family upbringing. Maybe I will to completely leave all the finance. Maybe I'll give options to my daughter ki, acha, I have these 3-4 options. What do you think your mama, what should mama do कि सबसे ज़्यादा saving हो and सबसे ज़्यादा benefit हो. So from childhood only I'll give her that freedom to make decisions. So I think that completely it's a like cascading effect.
Correct.
Yeah.
And coming
This
to
is a
the
very sensitive topic.
It's a very sensitive. I think we've gone deep into our conversation as a women and a society kind
People
of.
might call this as feminism and all those things.
I don't mind if they call anything. I don't mind. I am trying every single bit at home also to make a decision, take a step that changes things for people around me, the women around me. I am not worried of how I'm perceived in it. So my father has, like you said, your father has took you and your mother. Like my father also involves me in all kind of decisions. I know till date I don't know his finances, but when he has to take the major financial decision, he'll include my mom and he'll
If
include
he
many.
wants to take a second opinion or
No,
before
so my mom
closing,
is
yeah.
completely involved in his financial decision. He'll also add me and my sister to it. So I know for a fact like that. We've given. I mean, I kudos to his financial. He's done some good groundwork. I'm saying take my money, kind of thing. But in general, everywhere I go, I'm doing this bit. So I don't mind if people call me feminism on this podcast, but but I think that's what you are also trying to do with your account. You,
Yeah, see, I am what you said ki the male dominated society. So if I am making some decision, I obviously before making it, I do ask a collective decision. I take views of people in my family ki ये करना सही रहेगा ना. By chance अगर ऐसा हो गया that I have lost my money. So that's why I take all the everyone's opinion. Then I will make the final decision कि करना है कि नहीं करना है, करना है कि नहीं होना है. But हाँ, obviously as a female मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि पूरा feminism I will only take. तू कौन होता है?
good.
We don't want to do like that. Whatever I say कि
It's
एक
more of
collective
a collective and equality that
Yeah.
is important in a relationship also and in a financial decision
Yeah.
also.
And I'm little bit skeptic की and little bit risk averse कि अगर रॉन्ग होगा तो पैसा लॉस हो जाएगा. तो मे बी फॉर दैट आई टेक सेकेंड ओपिनियन थर्ड ओपिनियन एंड देन आई मेक अ कलेक्टिव डिसीजन.
And also, na, Isha, we as a nation has earned money and seen struggles. Almost our parents have seen struggles, our grandparents have seen struggles. So we also have seen struggles. So for financially, we are also very sensitive when it comes to anything. We'll think twice or thrice or even 10 times if we're spending money on us or money on anything.
Plus scams also rising.
For scams. So we all are in general as a country very skeptical country when it comes to money matters.
We think twice before making any decision.
Yes, so that is part of us. So while we're talking about all this, I also wanted to understand, from a professional lens, what is something that do you think India is still making a decision or that pains your heart that okay, we like maybe in terms of home budgeting or any kind of financial decisions that we take that you think as a professional that यार क्यों कर रहे हैं हम इंडियंस अभी तक क्यों ऐसा होता है?
If you're asking about this one regret ki why we Indians are still doing it, is whenever we go to some public sector bank or some post office or we go to any anything which is public or government managed, you can see that अभी भी वो लोग फॉर्म फिलअप कराते हैं जिसमें ब्लॉक्स रहता है, इसमें अपना छोटा छोटा एक ब्लॉक में नाम लिखना होता है. If our Aadhaar card is so powerful, it is linked with passport, PAN card. If we just give our Aadhaar card, can't they just retract the data and just fill the form themselves? Or in case government brings some AI or some technical upgrade in the system of all these institutions, what I mentioned, कि वो data अपने से pick up कर लो. I think that is one thing which India truly requires a big change, because outside if you go, the people, if you're going, there's a medical record which you have, like a medical card, and if you just give that medical card, people can track all your whatever diagnosis or whatever, how many doctors you have visited, what disease or whatever hospitals you have been admitted to. So why can't India move towards that? Because we are a population of one of the most growing population in the entire world. I think we should do all these things if the government want to promote all the public sector undertakings, and the health should be improved, the AI and tech should be improved. I think this one thing I always regret being in India. I think these things should be improved.
And as an audience, if you see there is something that your audience keep making a bad decision, bad money decision, Do you think that ये गलत जगह इन्वेस्ट करते रहते हैं, ये गलत जगह है ना, सेविंग हैबिट्स गलत है, बजटिंग हैबिट्स गलत है? Do you think you have noticed a pattern?
अरे एवरीडे केसेस कम कि अरे ITR में वी हैव डन दिस मिस्टेक, ITR फाइल ही नहीं किया अभी तक एंड दे आर कंटिन्यूसली पेइंग द लेट फीस इंटरेस्ट. पीपल हैव बीन स्कैम्ड, दे पुट इन सम XYZ जो सिर्फ कोई एनी कंटेंट क्रिएटर हैव प्रीच्ड कि ये वाला फंड बहुत अच्छा है, यहाँ पैसा लगाइए, यहाँ आपका पैसा 25 दिन में डबल हो जाएगा. सो पीपल आई हैव गॉन इन टू डिफरेंट कंसल्टेशन कॉल्स ऑल्सो वेयर पीपल एंड दे हार्डली अर्न 20 to 30,000 रुपीज़ एंड प्लस देयर लोन भी चल रहा है. तो वहाँ पे व्हेन आई हियर कि पीपल मेक सच ग्रेव मिस्टेक, आई से बाप रे व्हाट द, क्या सोच के पीपल गो एंड डू दे हैव लॉट ऑफ मनी और दे आर जस्ट ब्लाइंडली पुटिंग देयर मनी समवेयर और सेविंग. many I have heard from lot many young people कि even if they're earning 20,000 वो 20 का 25,000 they spend. 5,000 जो वो लोग स्पेंड एक्स्ट्रा करें दे विल रिप्लेस इट विद देयर नेक्स्ट मंथ इनकम, दे टेक लोन 5,000 का. तभी तो आजकल यू गेट सो मेनी कॉल्स फॉर पर्सनल लोन विदाउट एनी गारंटी, सो मेनी क्रेडिट कार्ड्स आर कमिंग अप. आप ले लीजिए क्रेडिट कार्ड बिकॉज दे नो, बैंक्स नो कि द upcoming generation they are spending them spendthrift jaisa. So I think there should be a proper tax management, financial management, cash management, different management in our life to manage the pockets or our bank balances.
That you're trying to do with your content, and I think
I think one change will also create a lot. I think if I'm able to just influence just one person, his or her money is getting saved, मेरा काम हो गया इस जन्म, ये जन्म मेरा
सफल
फुलफिल हो गया.
Okay, while we're talking to you about the account, your Isha Jaiswal account that is there, and the content that you create, I also want to understand, don't you think that I know finance was considered boring, and a lot of you, courtesy of the finance content creators, you guys have made it a little interesting, or you have decoded, you have broken down into pieces so that it's easy to understand. But don't you think that something that needs a lot of attention, a lot of accuracy, a lot of detailing, breaking down in 30 seconds can lose its purpose also?
So it does lose because obviously you can put any length video on Instagram, but if it crosses more than 1 minute, 1 minute 10 seconds, it doesn't perform that well. So the thing is ki you have to come with hooks which attracts people, something which you're speaking on behalf of them for their benefit, and then only people are intrigued to watch your reels. So if you're able to create that hook through which people stop, they watch, then they watch your entire reel. So thinking of such hooks जो एक normal इंसान से relatable है, जो every सारे लोगों से relatable है, because right now the attention span of all the Instagram users are very, very, very less. Like you're not YouTube community and Instagram community is like hell difference. So you have to come up with such clickbaits, such hooks through which people are stopping, like they're swiping. And Instagram is something where people come to relax, come and watch comedy videos or something. So you have to be that capable enough कि even after watching so much drama and all those things, they stop for your educational content. So there's a lot of props we use, clickbaits, hooks we use, different editing style we use, way of talking has been improved, because Instagram is something where the trend changes. So we have to keep up with all the trend and all those things.
Don't you worry that a topic which is very sensitive and making it into a very quick reel is not doing justice to it?
I do feel, because if I have to make a short reel, I have to cut many points. But I do say ki, go read the caption below. So udhar pe I do cover up points. So there we can fulfill our entire idea of making the entire reel.
Okay. And you run a educational platform as well, GradMeUp.
Yeah.
Can you throw some light on it? What exactly is the platform? What gap you saw that was required to?
So the major gap got into my eyes when I was working as an art. So there's a articleship, 3 years articleship which you do while you're doing your CA. So there, and mostly during my corporate journey, I saw that people who are like vice presidents, who are like into senior managements, or even who are juniors or same level, they are so very weak in Excel. Matlab, a certain work who can be done hardly in some 10 seconds, maybe 1 minute if you stretch also, they take the entire day, 3 hours, 4 hours, entire day. And us chakkar mein they get scolding from their boss, face loss, they're not able to impress their boss. So that's when we thought ki let's bring up a edtech platform which is Grad Me Up, which teaches people or which helps them bring up more skills when it comes to Excel, because Excel is something, no matter whichever profession you are using it. And specifically for the finance profession, it's a bread and butter. I the only thing which I've used the most in my life is an Excel sheet. So you have to be like super proficient and super quick. Like I have also built up this skill over the time. But yeah, people whenever they go in or starting their journey, started their workplace journey, or even if they are experienced, I have recently conducted a training where someone who was working as a vice president in Germany, who was like around 50 plus, he was not able to answer basic questions, like how to copy paste, he was not aware. What are the shortcuts, how to remove duplicates, he was not aware. He was doing manually, like one, okay, this is coming duplicate and all those things, he was literally not aware. I felt, bhai aise log promote ho kaise jate hain, matlab what do they do? This is the basic thing which they should know. So this is how we came up with this particular idea ki we have to delve more into training people about Excel, PowerPoint. Everyone uses PowerPoint. Then we went more advanced like Power BI, because right now data analysis, dashboard, story creation, these are some things which is very highly required whenever someone recruits you. Mostly in my finance jobs, people ask you, how much would you rate yourself out of 10 in Excel? Then people say 8, 8.5. And then when the recruiter asks some question and the person fails, job is slipped. So that's why we went into financial modeling, we went into Power BI. There are some very tough stuffs, but people actually are looking for a correct guidance. Like we do trainings, we do a one-to-one sessions, and this is the entire thing which Grad Me Up actually does. Like indirectly we are helping people earn more, because saving time is earning more. Because the faster you give the presentation or the spreadsheet to your boss is happy. Your boss is happy, he will give you laurels in terms of promotion, salary increase. So indirectly your finance is getting better. So that's the idea which we came, and then we created this particular platform.
So tell me, what is difficult, teaching finance or building a business around it?
I think both has their pros and cons. If you're teaching someone, first of all, the students, you have to understand their temperament, how you should speak, whether you should be friendly, whether you should be like calm se calm, syllabus to syllabus, or how they are working, whether they are working or not, whether they are actually doing the assignment. And vis-a-vis a business, both pitching, talking to people, execution, managing a team, so like both has their pros and cons. Both have finance to manage and so many things. So I think both have their ups and downs. It's just we have to balance.
And what's your audience breakup? Who do you think is your audience in general?
So the audience mostly I think is from the age bracket of 21 plus to 35. The people who have just completed their studies or almost on the verge of completion, and people who are starting their new job, business, or experienced profession. So mostly the Gen Z and mix of millennial, I think.
So what's the difference, and how do you? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of difference, but how is teaching Gen Z different than teaching finance different to a Gen Z than to a millennial? Because I feel Gen Zs are right into their phase of earning money and saving, and they have way more years to function it properly, rather than a millennial who's already earning from quite some time, maybe have things sorted or not sorted.
So see, I think in terms of way of talking, Gen Zs are, what I think, this is my personal opinion, they are more inclined towards understanding कि ये particular idea which I am giving them, उससे उनको क्या benefit होगा. So I think Gen Zs are mostly ki benefit driven. They first want to understand the benefit and then the solution. If they like the benefit, then they will watch the entire thing too.
My cousin today morning only said that I'm a Gen Z generation. I'm never on a loss-making side of a deal. And she's a finance grad, so I know that.
So they are ki profit loss. First, they want to understand profit hoga, loss hoga, and then only if they think ki this is something which actually helps them or it contributes them to earning more, then they will surely listen to your entire communication. Whereas a millennial, you said that they have started earning, they do have a certain amount corpus or portfolio. They are someone who has a set of knowledge, but then they want to understand कि अभी नया क्या है.
मतलब they've burned their hands also in some sense.
Like they know कि trial basis पे they have done and they have burned their hands, but then they want to understand कि अभी market में नया क्या. अभी there are conventional assets where they can invest, but what is the unconventional, what are the alternative investments or the new things and all those things.
Okay, and if you could change one financial habit of every 20-something.
I think this was my habit also. So when I started earning, it didn't have that, मेरे दिमाग में वो नहीं आया था कि I'm earning, so I have to start investing. That idea my father gave. I was just 22 when I started earning my first salary. So that thing, I think all the 20s people do a mistake कि if you're earning, they see money for the first time. They are पहले तो I think we should take pocket money and all those things, but now we are earning, so they try to spend more to maybe attain all the dreams and all the things which they have bucket list. But you should always start your savings as early as possible, because there's a compounding effect which happens. So as early you start, the compounding effect is bigger and bigger. And if I start earning at 30, 31 or 32, like after 30, so the amount you save and amount grows, that is way smaller than that. Jitna bhi you're saving, even if that's 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, put it in something. It will grow over the time. Agar wo paisa reh jayega, you will surely spend it. So have it in your mind ki ye amount I have to save, I have to invest. So I think that is the biggest mistake, or what I did, what my father immediately clarified. He said ki abhi ka abhi you start investing. So I think that most people miss out this particular advice.
Great. I think I've made that mistake too. I was initially, we also think in that sense because we were earning like a very smaller amount. We were barely managing our monthly expenses, especially in a city like Mumbai. So finances, I think it's a lesson well learned when you burnt your hands with it.
Yeah, and I think that is why finance is something which I learned. Like my first finance book was my commerce book, which I started. Started studying at when I was in class 9. So I think this particular thing, like in your 20s, which people make mistake, I think this finance knowledge should be instilled since the child is very young. Young in the sense like 5 years, 4 years, since when the child start understanding, like through basic knowledge of what is money, making him or her make money value. Because if I have a child and if both the parents are earning well, he or she would think, "Arey, mummy papa to bahut अच्छा earn कर रहे, चलो उड़ाते हैं." So these things
completely get the mistake that we have made. I don't want a next generation to make. I've given like my 1-year-old nephew a gullak for the same reason. कि जितने बेटा अभी तो उसको कुछ पता नहीं है. But in general, my idea is that he learns how to put money there.
And when that gullak becomes full, that person will understand, oh my God, I've saved so much.
Right now he just has to save nothing. He does not know the meaning of money, but I just want that from the time he'll start understanding what the value of money, he should also understand the value of saving.
So I really don't remember when did my father gave me a piggy bank for saving my I think he would have told me कि घर पे जितने भी coins रहेगा सब वो पिगी बैंक
Piggy bank में
में
डाल।
इंसर्ट करते हैं ना. आई डोंट नो कि हाउ मच मनी आई सेव्ड, बट व्हेन आई वाज 3 years old and then the Kargil war happened in 1999, I donated my entire savings to that whole. I still remember the commissioner of my grandmother, I think she donated some jewelry or something, and then I donated my piggy bank. I don't know how much was there, but it was heavy. So probably I think my father would have told me to put all those chiller, I think back when I was 2.5 years old, I think. So I think over the 1 year or span, I was able to generate some amount of savings. So I still remember कि 3 years में I went on the stage, I donated my money for the Kargil war. So that I don't very well remember, but I was just 3 years old. But obviously, when I see the pictures, my on the newspaper on the front page, my picture came. I holding a jhanda like this. I was just 3 years old, so that thing comes into my mind. Ki my father instilled that particular.
He's done some good things with you.
I was very. I felt bad कि मेरे को वो जो cute piggy bank है वो भी देना पड़ा. But yeah, I think now I think कि I did something good at that point
Yeah,
of
the
time.
cute piggy bank has done good. But I think your dad has done some good things with you.
Yeah.
Saving habit, I think we should give him the credit. Okay. Tell me that you are a content creator now more than just a CA. What is something that content creation has taught you that your traditional CA practice would have never?
I think content creation has made me. I think right now I am sitting over here is all because of content creation. I get invited to different conferences. I get that love and fame from millions of people just because of content creation, which obviously I think a conventional practice or conventional job wouldn't have given me. And I think it has more than that. It has made me a person who was a very introvert person to a very extrovert person. Right now, if someone sees me and hears me out, that person will say कि यार ये तो बचपन से extrovert होगी, तो introvert कभी होगी नहीं. But if you go and talk to my old school friends, I recently some days back I was talking to a friend whom I met back in nursery. So she knows me from the first day of school. Like, तो she only told me, you ईशा कितना तुम्हारा बात करने का तरीका इम्प्रूव हो गया है. मतलब फ़ोन पे you're impressing me. You're feeling so confident in whatever you're saying. So if you see my एकदम पुराना videos, एकदम like back in 2021, I was a person who was so shy of speaking in front of camera. I used to throw everyone out of the room. It was COVID when in that particular same house everyone was living, and I used to empty the entire room and say कोई नहीं आएगा आसपास. I was feeling that was not because of the disturbance, because I was so shy कि I don't know how will they think कि if I fumble, if I'm not able to speak. So that introvertness got completely removed just because of content creation. So I'm very thankful for all those favors of content creation.
Okay. And what does success look like to you? Is it numbers that you have online? Is it the numbers that you have in your bank? Or the freedom that we spoke about before rolling? Or the impact that you make?
I think these three things are secondary. Like money is one thing, because in a society sees you depending on your bank balance. A person gets respect in a society. You get invited to functions. People talk to you properly when you have bank balance. So that is something secondary. But I think me being born as a person and creating an impact in the lives of millions of people, and even as I said कि अगर एक person का भी life change होता है, so I think that impact is something which I don't think, I think is the only success which I get. Right now I'm sitting here, so I'm really very 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 humble to all those things which I have got through content creation, and that is what success means to me. People know me.
No, people know you. That's something. I think that's an innate
it's all for, I think, good things only.
Scam नहीं किया इन्होंने.
People address me as ma'am, or like someone who is very learned, they think ki educational content hai, I'm preaching something. So that respect and that thing which you get now, when I go to some conferences, all the students, they're so happy to see me. They click pictures. Matlab, I recently, I think some months back, I was getting ready for a conference. I was thinking कि हम क्या अच्छा काम किए हैं, and what good deed I have done that I'm getting invited, I'm getting so much fame, people are respecting me. I was just thinking, I was being very, I was very being thankful. That was, it just randomly came into my mind. Like, money is something secondary that comes to all the people, but this respect and all those things, everyone doesn't get. So I think I'm very thankful for that.
Okay. And what is a personal and a professional growth plan for next 3 to 5 years? Very
This-
HR level question. but-
I was about to say this is a typical HR question. Ki where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So I was very skeptic when I was I want to see where my boss is after 5. But ये बोल नहीं सकते ना, वरना वो तो लेंगे ही नहीं मेरे को जॉब में. Right now, as a content creator, as a CA, as an entrepreneur, I really want to create a bigger impact in the lives of people. Want to grow more in terms of community, and I think change the lives of people, make them more productive, make them financially more aware, especially the women society who are still, people think that they are not very finance friendly. So I think all about awareness, impact, and making the community bigger and bigger. And I think being a better person, that's the basic goal.
Yeah, so the whole point of me asking something like this is because content creation as an industry is very nascent, and a lot of people just enter it because it looks rosy to them, and once they are in, they understand what it takes and what it gives. So it is important that we know where are we heading, because content creation and industry is also evolving as we evolve.
Yeah, definitely. It is right now evolving, and we don't know how big it's going to be. It's not going to be small, it's going to be bigger and bigger. People see the rosy side of it, and people say कि हाँ चलो आज content बनाते हैं. And then what happens and they create a new account. Instagram doesn't pushes, or any platform doesn't pushes video, like the first 10 videos, 15 video, you don't get any likes, views. So obviously people get कि कोई मोटिवेशन नहीं मिल रहा है, सो पीपल स्टॉप पोस्टिंग कॉन्टेंट, एंड दे से कि नहीं, कॉन्टेंट क्रिएशन नहीं होगा. बट यू हैव टू कीप पोस्टिंग, यू हैव टू कीप दैट एंड्योरेंस, पेशेंस. हाँ, दैट बिकॉज दैट वन पर्टिकुलर वायरल रील विल चेंज योर एंटायर डायनेमिक. So I think anyone who wants to see the rosy picture, I think the picture is actually very rosy. But the back office role, thinking content, waiting patiently कि आज reel viral होगा, आज reel अच्छा चलेगा, आज engagement अच्छा होगा, you'll get new followers. That is something which is very painful. And that requires an entire village, and there's a lot of emotional support which you require more than financial support, because that rosy picture can come because of that particular effort, because all those creators who have grown big, gone into Bollywood, they are working very well. If you go back and see their 10 years, 15 years back down the line, they were just normal people who were just putting effort, trying to build up something new. So I think that's how you get the rosy picture. You have to do it your own self.
Yeah. And if you have to leave a legacy behind for yourself, how do you want people to remember you?
I think people should remember me as a person because of whose advice right now things have changed in their lives, financially, mentally, productively. Things have changed, and maybe this one particular advice, if they remember, whether it's from Excel, whether it's from finance, if they're applying it and they're finding कि ये तो life change कर दिया मेरा, ये तो रोज का काम था, and this has like completely revolted and my entire life has changed. Some financial problem in which they were, this girl gave me this one advice and it changed. So I think people should remember me कि this particular girl had changed my life by giving this particular advice. And people are there who had messaged me कि this was something which was eye-opening, this was something which I didn't know. I used to spend so many hours, but you simply changed my life. Even they share these reels with their boss. And their boss, someone has, she was a very old friend of mine. We were just classmates. So she messaged ki I just sent this reel, and then she said ki go and watch CA Isha Jaiswal more so that you can learn more and do better at your work. So this freedom and all those things she got to watch my reel. So I just got it was surprising to get this message from her. So I think people should remember me in that particular way.
Okay. And while we're talking about advice and everything, if a young woman who's entering the industry now, in maybe not just finance centric, but the content creation industry also, what would you tell her?
I think as a female content creator or as a content creator, just an advice to a budding content creator or perspective is that be patient. There, things will take time. As I said, you have to be keep putting, bring in new ideas, keep trying. I think then things will move very smooth. I think that patience and that consistency and then creativity should all these three things should be there eh, as a budding content creator.
Okay. And before we close, I would want to ask you if you could catch up with your younger self, just someone say just starting pursuing CA or start preparing for it, what will you tell her today?
So someone who, or if I would have been a younger self, this advice I got from a CA tutor when I was, I think, back in 2016, sort of, just 3 years before I became a CA. I just newly joined CA. He had advised me that he was actually advising everyone. I took this very, very, like, I still remember it after so many years, also 10 years down the line. He wrote 5 years of मौज मस्ती means 50 years का गुलामी, और 5 years का hard work means 50 years living like a queen size and a king size life. So that's what I would suggest to all the CA students who's jumping into such a big and a difficult, toughest course, that put in all your effort for the next 4.5 years, how much time you take. Just go in and out, but clear it, don't get distracted. There right now, back in my time there were less distractions, but right now as the generations are moving further, there are huge number of distractions. Don't get distracted, put in all your efforts. Your baki ka zindagi would be like so rosy. People would be jealous. Pop re, she lives a life like a queen or a king. That's what I think makes her different. Or else 5 years you do mauj masti, life is chill and all those things, I'll just figure it out later. Then you have to do 50 years. You have to figure out. You keep figuring it out only the entire life. Ki kuch mil jata. Kash if I would have done things better at that time. That if or kash word don't keep. Just put in all your efforts and things. And God is there. I think He'll see ki you are putting the efforts and He'll give you the right direction and the luck would work.
It's a nice advice. I think people should take this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you for giving time to Social Catch Up, to Catch Up Talks, bringing the honest self to this couch. I'm sure a lot of conversations that we did, our listeners, our audience, will take a lot back home. So, wishing you all the best. Thank you for being such a warm guest with me. And I think we have spoken about everything possible.
Yeah.
I have spoken about motherhood, finance, parents, everything. Mumbai,
we spoke about what not, I think. So, different sensitive topics also. We were just having a friendly, candid chat, and I think we went from A to Z.
I think we covered A to Z everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was pleasure having such a comfortable seat and talking to a friend like this. And thank you guys for watching the entire video. Please like, share, and subscribe ASAP.